Tonight on Newsbeat, LSU Football gains a top recruit going into their 2026 season. A new workout class on campus is catching the attention of LSU students. And see how trends over 10 years are making a comeback. All this and more, Wednesday Newsbeat starts now.
Good evening and welcome to the Wednesday Newsbeat. I'm Cassidy Taylor.
And I'm Mila Fair.
Today in sports, LSU signed former Ole Miss defensive lineman Prince Will Umami-Yellen. The former Rebel is ranked as the #1 edge rusher in the portal, making him a crucial addition to LSU's defense. Umami-Yellen is the little brother of Carolina Panthers and former Ole Miss lineman Princely Umami-Yellen. He's coming off of a stellar junior year where he recorded 9 sacks and 13.5 tackles for loss.
And yesterday, President Donald Trump spoke at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland on plans regarding Greenland. In his speech, Trump said that he refuses to use military force as a means of acquiring Greenland. He remains adamant on his plans to take control of Greenland, standing strong in his belief that the island is beneficial to the United States. European officials are planning a diplomatic intervention in hopes to settle recent disputes over Greenland.
After a year of law requiring the 10 Commandments in Louisiana classrooms, debates still remain about whether or not the law is constitutional. A federal court heard arguments against the law after a panel of 3 judges called it plainly unconstitutional last year. Attorney General Liz Muriel says the law is within the appropriate limits and does not deem it unconstitutional. This is a developing story.
And even in the spring semester, daylight savings times means the sun is still setting early. And for many LSU students with late-night classes or late-night study sessions, campus stays busy well after dark. As night falls, students continue walking across campus, heading to and from late-night classes. While some areas remain busy by students such as the library and study spaces, many students are moving around on campus alone after dark. LSU Police says there are simple ways students can use to stay safe on campus at night.
On the Shield app, we have a section on there called the Friend Watch feature. And what that does is it lets you set a timer and set a person as your emergency notification if you're not back to where you're headed in the next 10-15 minutes. And according to the time that you set, it'll notify them that you're not where you're supposed to be.
And LSU Police encourage students to remain alert and take advantage of safety resources available on campus at night. And LSU students who love mat Pilates may want to make some room on their mat because a new machine is changing the way Tigers are training. LSU's longtime favorite mat Pilates class may need to make room because LSU is rolling up the mats and rolling out the reformers. The university's recreational center is introducing the new Pilates reformer machine. And from the push and pull to the added springs, the class is offering a new level of movement and control.
I would definitely say, again, it's more intense, so you're probably going to feel a little bit of a harder workout, especially because you're getting like the weighted element. So it would definitely be a little bit harder, a little bit more intense.
I had to see what the class was all about, so I stepped onto the reformer for Pilates one-on-one session.
I can feel it, yeah, this is definitely one of the ones. Okay, yeah, I feel this one.
We're gonna do some arm.
It's getting serious, so we're putting the blue back on. Okay, that was fun. I feel like a baby T-Rex.
Oh my gosh, I hope people just get into it. Like, I was always a big gym buff, and it's such a completely different atmosphere, especially for women. You're getting into something that's female-oriented, so a lot of times you're a lot more comfortable in that environment. And also for men, it's a great environment for you to try something else new. I love when people try stuff new. I think everybody should just at least give it a shot.
Now with classes officially starting this week, students tell me they're excited to move beyond the mat and try something new.
I definitely want to try it. I actually almost ordered one before I came back for the semester, but I was like, let me wait because they might actually bring them here. So I'm actually excited to find out that they brought them. I can't wait to try it.
For Tiger TV, I'm Mila Fair. For those looking to join the reformer classes, they have started this week with drop-in class options and scheduled courses. You can schedule classes at lsu.edu.
After the break, if you're into fashion, you're in luck. The LSU Textile Museum is showcasing some of their best pieces just in time for Mardi Gras.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love.
You're mine.
The LSU Textile Museum has a timeless display of Louisiana's iconic clothing throughout the decades. They have outfits ranging from First Lady gowns, Mardi Gras dresses, and even LSU sports apparel. Some of the pieces that are put on view are Douglas's movie set pieces. The community donates these clothing pieces to embrace that Louisiana culture.
And it's really great to be able to connect with the community and our donors. So a lot of people that have items in the show have been able to bring their families and their friends, colleagues, things like that. So it's been a great way to do kind of like outreach as well.
You can check out the Textile Museum in the Human Ecology Building until January 31st, 2026. And next at 5, a new coffee shop on campus is fueling students with festive flavors. Stay tuned.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love.
You're mine.
Cherry Bomb Coffee owner Noah McLean is bringing unique holiday flavors to LSU. Reporter Juliet Marino has more on the story.
A simple idea can transform an entire community. That's why Cherry Bomb owner Noah McLean started his Retrovive coffee shop back in 2021. And whether it's making specialty items such as the king cake latte, McLean's story is a cherry on top to what makes local businesses so special. Since learning the concept of customer service at 19 years old to now being the man up front taking orders, Noah McLean knows quite a lot about what the people want.
You want a medium or a large? And we wanted to accommodate those people who love those unique flavor combinations and locally roasted beans.
With that in mind, Cherry Bomb came to life. After its grand opening in Baton Rouge this past summer, McLean has now 3 locations so his customers and 27 employees can keep enjoying what makes coffee so special.
So I've kind of always worked in coffee, and then I applied here knowing that he opened it himself kind of, and then getting to know him, I saw that he was like a marketing student, and so am I. So it is inspiring because I've always like maybe wanted to open my own coffee shop. Medium banana mocha with a cookie butter cold foam, but I'm not 100% sure. But seeing that he could do it, I'm like, can't be that bad.
McLean made it a priority of having a relaxed retro vibe, all while serving customers throughout Southeast Louisiana. And with the Mardi Gras season approaching, McLean's specialty treats like the king cake latte is helping bring the holiday cheer to customers, whether it be on the North Shore or on LSU's campus.
King cake latte.
McLean continues to be an example of how a passion can turn into a lifelong dream and attracting customers to start their day the right way with a simple drink. For Tiger TV, I'm Juliette Marino.
Mila, you know what coffee drink I'm missing?
What coffee flavor are you missing?
That unicorn frappuccino from 2016.
I never got to try it, Cass, but speaking of 2016, our senior entertainment reporter, Gracie Guillot, is in studio with some more trends that have made banking a comeback. Gracie?
That is right, guys. You may have noticed while scrolling on social media some major throwbacks from the year 2016. TikTok even reported that in the first week of the year, searches for 2016 surged by 452%. And with viral moments like the mannequin challenge, Snapchat filters, and the mix of hit songs, dances, and pop culture trends, people can't get enough. Most LSU students now were just preteens back then, but I wanted to see what they would like to see brought back from a decade ago.
What 2016 trend do y'all want to see come into 2026, since that's a popular thing on social media right now?
Maybe Snapchat filters. I think the hoverboards instead of scooters.
The 2016 trend that we should bring back is just the filters and the environment that we had in 2016.
Mine would be like the lace or like the rainbow chokers.
Actually good memes.
The 2016 trend I want to bring back is fidget spinners.
And I would say just dance trends in general. You had like the Quan, with Nene, all that stuff.
The 2016 trend I want to see come back is probably the Instagram filters.
I'm definitely going to hit the dab and I'm definitely going to hit the whip.
Yeah.
I think we need to bring that back.
Now, those were just a few of the many trends students hope make a return this year. But the question is, what is making 2016 such a phenomenon? I was able to receive a little insight from LSU professor Kyle Stanley.
When we sit in periods of nostalgia like this, and this is not going to be the first time this has happened. You saw a lot of this with like the Y2K era earlier. And a couple of years ago, everyone was really obsessed with Y2K in the year 2000 and the late 90s. That tells us a lot of what society sees of itself in the current era and what it's currently wanting to see in the future. So what is it that society is missing that we're craving from the 2016?
So do either of y'all have any trends you want to see make a comeback this year?
I don't know about you, Cassie, Gracie, but I do love Drake. So I'm saying 2016 Drake has to come back. How about you, Cass?
I think I would say definitely hitting the Quan or dub smash dances.
I think somebody else said hitting the Quan too. But I would have to say what y'all said about the unicorn frappuccinos and the cotton candy frappuccino from Starbucks. Those had me in a chokehold back then. So.
I want to try it now. We could talk about it all day. Well, that's all that we have for tonight's Newsbeat. Until next time, I'm Mila Fair.
I'm Cassidy Taylor.
And I'm Gracie Guillot. Have a great night.